So I'm going to stand here and watch the birds a little bit longer.
Displaying the glory of God's creation by exploring America one park at a time. Welcome to Parking Full Time with Big Dave, the parks professor.
Welcome back to Parking Full Time. I am Big Dave, the parks professor. We are at Winton Woods County Park. We are on the north side of Cincinnati, Ohio. Today is Friday, October the 25th. And the temperature right now is a partly sunny and very pleasant 56 degrees. There are two short nature trails at this park. A couple of years ago, I did a video on the Great Oaks Trail, which is the shorter of the two trails. And so today we're going to do the other one. As you saw from the sign back there, today we're going to do the Kingfisher Trail. This is still a pretty short trail. It's a little over a mile long. And this trail used to be my favorite of the two nature trails. It's actually not anymore, because about 25 years ago, this trail took some serious damage. And I'll talk about that when we get deeper into the hike. We turned right at the first trail intersection, and we're working our way counterclockwise around the loop portion of the Kingfisher Trail. And this point right here is a good place for me to talk about the damage that I mentioned earlier. So if you look down here to the left, you see a lot of really young forest. You see some cedar trees and some brush and that sort of thing. If you look off here ahead and to the right, you see some bigger trees. You see some nice maple trees that are showing good leaf color right now. Well, 25 years ago, all of the forest was like this forest off here to the right. And then 25 years ago, they built a sewer line right through the middle of this trail and right through the middle of the forest. And the area you see off to the left, that's where the sewer line went. And you still see some of the sewer caps occasionally around here. You can also still smell the sewage occasionally. It's not too bad at this spot, but it was at a couple of spots I passed a little while ago. And so this used to be my favorite trail, and there are still some nice things to see here. But it's not as nice as it used to be, and I understand that you have to do progress, you have to do building, you have to do construction. I understand that. But why you have to do it in a hiking trail in a county park, that's a little mystifying to me. So anyway, that's my sad story about the Kingfisher Trail. We are going to continue around this trail, and there is a really nice spot coming up here, and I'll show you that when we get to it. We're about halfway around the loop. We're coming downhill now after we went uphill before. And the fall leaf color today is really fantastic. You point up into the trees here. It's near peak leaf color right now here in Cincinnati. Really pretty time of year to be out here. As I mentioned, there is one more really interesting thing to see on this trail, and we will see that next. We're almost to the close of the loop now, and for the past few minutes we've been hiking along Kingfisher Creek, which is the waterway off to my right there. I've seen quite a few birds here. I haven't seen any kingfishers, but I've seen quite a few common woodland birds, mourning doves, red-winged blackbirds, and that sort of thing. Some robins. There's a robin over there on the limb. I can't focus on it, but it's there. We're almost to the close of the loop. This is still a nice hike. Again, not as nice as it used to be. But it's still a nice hike. There's some good bird watching to do here. Nice leaf color this time of year. This trail isn't too hard. And so I've enjoyed this hike. I do want to thank you for watching. Parking full time would not be anything without the people who watch. I realize that every day. And I heartily thank you every day. Also, if you like this sort of thing, please click the thumbs up button. And if you're new around here, please click the subscribe button. That helps other people to find this video, and it encourages me to bring more of this sort of thing your way. So I'm going to stand here and watch the birds a little bit longer. I'm going to close this video. Until next time, I am Big Dave, the Parks Professor, for Parking Full Time, from Winton Woods County Park in Cincinnati, Ohio. Have a great afternoon, take care, and Lord bless.